Okay, we're going to be looking at the angle addition assignment. This should be posted on It's Learning, so if you don't have a copy of it, you can go ahead and download and print that now. Okay, so angle addition works the same way segment addition works, where you're looking at two parts to create a whole. So we're going to work through the odd problems on this worksheet, and that will allow you to have some problems to work as you practice this. Okay, so the first problem you see here says find the angle KLF, and I'm actually going to zoom in just a little bit more so that we can get a little more specific to the problem I'm working. All right, it says find the angle KLF if you know the measure of KLM. Okay, so KLM is the entire angle, right? It's all of this. So KLM is 135 degrees. And, right, so that was KLM, so I can color coordinate this. And then KLF, the measure of KLF, so KLF, that would be this part of the entire angle, is 11x minus 1. And then the measure of FLM, so this one right here, okay, is 12x minus 2. Okay, and what angle addition says is that part plus part is equal to whole. Okay, so that's kind of what we want to think of as we're going through this, is that I can combine this part of the angle plus this part of the angle, and that will equal the whole angle, right? So if I add the parts together, that would be 11x minus 1 plus 12x minus 2 equals 135. Okay, and if I'm solving this, I can combine like terms on this side of the equal sign. So that would give me 23x, and then I'll combine these two parts. That would be minus 3 is equal to 135. And now I can solve this. I'll move the minus 3 first, so that would be plus 3 plus 3. So we get 23x is equal to 138. And then we'll just divide by 23. And we'll get x is equal to 6. Now, we have to be careful with this set of problems because they're not asking us to find x. They're asking us to use x to find a certain angle. So in this particular problem, I'm trying to find KLF, right? And KLF is this part right here, which I know we can plug into 11x minus 1 to find. Okay, and I know 11 is 6. So this is going to be, I know 11 is 6. That's craziness. I know x is 6, right? So that would be 11 times 6 minus 1, or 66 minus 1, which is 65. So I know the measure of angle KLF is 65 degrees. So this is actually what I'm looking for this time. I'm looking for an angle measurement. I am not looking for, well, I am looking for x, but x isn't my final answer, right? I need to actually go one step further, plug x into whatever angle I'm looking for. Okay. Moving on. Measure, so we're going to find, so remember I'm doing the odds here, so I'm going to go straight down. I'm going to find EFN. So EFN is what I'm looking for here. All right, so let's see what I've got. I've got NFG. NFG is 40. NFG. Right, so that's this NFG is 40. And then I know that EFN is 22x minus 5. So EFN, that would be this part right here, is 22x minus 5. And it's so important to label, guys. The minute you don't label, you will potentially set up your equation wrong. So the next part is EFG. EFG is the entire angle. It's the whole angle. And it is 27x plus 5. 27x plus 5. And so remember, we're doing this part plus part equals whole. So let me get my pencil. We have part, which is 22x minus 5, and part, which is 40, is equal to whole, which is the green angle, 27x plus 5. So we set it up 22x minus 5 plus 40. So part plus part is equal to whole, 27x plus 5. Then we're going to solve this. So we can combine these two. We get 22x plus 35 is equal to 27x plus 5. Now I have x's on both sides of the equal sign, so I'm going to eliminate the 22x on this side so that I only have an x on that side. So minus 22x minus 22x. So I have 35 is equal to 5x plus 5. And then I'm going to move this 5 or eliminate this 5. So minus 5 minus 5. So we have 30 is equal to 3x. I can't read my own handwriting, guys. 30 is equal to 5x. Divide by 5. And x is going to be 6. Again, I don't want to stop right here where I get x. Right? I'm not looking for x. I'm looking for the angle EFN. I'm just finding x so that I can find that. So EFN, remember EFN is actually this 22x minus 5 angle. So I'm going to say the measure of angle EFN is 22x minus 5. Right, so that's going to be 22 times 6 minus 5. And 22 times 6 is 132, and then minus 5 is 127. So the measure of angle EFN is equal to 127 degrees. Oop, here we go. All right, so you can see the sort of same thing happening here. First I'm labeling, then I'm making my equation from part plus part equals whole, solving for x, and then finally plugging x back in to actually find the angle that I'm looking for. All right, let's do that again. Number 5. We have UKL. Wow, okay, UKL. Let me go the right direction here. So it's telling us the measure of UKL is actually a right angle. It's 90 degrees. And then JKU, which is this guy right here, is, I'm turn the paper, negative 2 plus 23x. Here we go. We come back. And then JKL is this whole angle right here. And the entire angle is 66x plus 2. So that's this one right here. And we're wanting to find JKL. Okay, so we're actually wanting to find the entire angle this time, which we'll find using this expression. Okay. But first we have to solve for x. So we're going to solve for x by adding part plus part equals whole. So we have part, which would be this 90-degree angle, plus part, which would be the -2 plus 23x angle, equals whole, which is 66x plus 2. All right, and so now I need to solve, combining like terms. Well, I should combine these two terms. So we have 90 minus 2, 88 plus 23x is equal to 66x plus 2. And so put the x's together. So I'll eliminate the 23x on this side by subtracting it from both sides. And that gives me 88 is equal to 43x. And then still solving for x, just going to subtract 2 from both sides. 43x is equal to 86. Divide by 43. And looks like x is going to be 2. Kind of went into this problem down here. So x is 2. But again, while I do need x, it's not my final answer. So I come back up here and I remind myself, what am I finding? I'm finding JKL, the measure of JKL. And the measure of angle JKL can be found by taking 66, multiplying it by x, and adding 2 to it. So that's going to be 66 times my x, which was 2, plus 2. And so we just need to know what is 66 times 2, so that's 132, and 2 more makes 134. So that would be 134 degrees. All right, one more, and then I'll leave you to do the even ones on your own. So number 7, we're going to find JKL. Find JKL, so we're looking for the entire angle this time.
Teachers, please excuse this brief announcement, but we wanted to send a reminder to all students. If you're interested in getting your hair cut or styled tomorrow, Goodfellows Style team will be here. If you're interested, please see Ms. Griffin. Once again, Goodfellows Style team will be here tomorrow. Please see Ms. Griffin if you're interested.
JKS is 8x plus 7. And SKL is another 90-degree angle. Notice I'm putting the box when it's 90 degrees. Just help quickly remind myself what that means. All right, I'm going to do part plus part equals whole. Part plus part equals whole. First part, 8x plus 7 plus second part, 90, equals whole, 26x plus 7. Combine, we have 8x plus 97 is equal to 26x plus 7. Moving the x's together, I'm going to eliminate 8x from this side. I'm going to get 97 is equal to 24x plus 7. Then I'm going to subtract 7 here. And I'm going to get 90 is equal to 24x. And I'm feeling like I wonder if I made a mistake. But let's do 90 divided by 24. Yeah, let me look at that. So let's see what would happen here. 8x plus 7 plus 90 equals 26x plus 7. Combining 90 and 7, we get 97. Oh, hi, I can't subtract. So 26 minus 8 is not 24. It is 18. And then when I divide by 18, 90 divided by 18, then I get 5, right? And so now all I need to do is plug it back into JKL, which is 26x plus 7. So it'll be 26 times 5 plus 7. 26 times 5 is 130, and 7 more makes 137. Okay, I hope this helps. Oh, you didn't even see that bottom part. That was crazy of me. So here's the bottom part. Hope that helps. Work on the even numbers, and good luck.